It's not unusual for a chef to ditch his fine dining job to open a food truck, but no one does it exactly like Phillip Foss. Not only is he facing down some pretty restrictive regulations here in Chicago on street peddling, but he's doing it his own way, with some big, meaty balls.
It was just a simple philosophy that I need to get my balls in the mouths of as many Chicagoans as I possibly can. You call me vulgar, I say, fuck you. No, you can't say that on your website, can I? When I took up the topic of food trucks in January of 2010, there was nobody doing food trucks here. The restrictions are too difficult. A, you're not allowed to cook on a truck. B, you need to stay 200 feet away from any established restaurant. And C, you're not allowed to do any late night vending after 10 p.m. It seems silly that a city as great as Chicago had no street cuisine culture. I mean, what harm are my meatballs really going to do to people other than fill some stomachs?
Phillip's an haute cuisine chef with a lazy boy sense of humor. He's cooked at Le Cirque and Lafayette under the likes of Daniel Boulud and Jean-Georges Van der Richten. Most recently, he was executive chef at the Hilton's Lockwood restaurant. But he always knew he wasn't cut out for corporate life.
One of the few things I did know in my teens was that I did not want to work a 9-to-5 job. The first idea for developing a food truck concept came out of a suspension I had from my fine dining corporate position when I tweeted out, "Why can't we all just smoke a bong?" With that one little insinuation, didn't even light up a bowl, the walls came tumbling down. Getting fired was the best thing that ever happened to me. Within a week after leaving my corporate position, I was already on the streets selling sandwiches. I actually fought with myself for quite a long time before actually naming it Meatyballs. My wife is the one who finally convinced me, but it's become as much an ode to my way of living life as it has been about anything else. We have a great deal of fun with the concept, but we still take the cuisine and the food very seriously. Every one of our sandwiches was created essentially in a fine dining restaurant and then just broken down and deconstructed to the point that it's in a ball form. So we started with our traditional meaty balls, which was a beef and pork meatball that was served with a 4 cheese sauce and truffle oil. We had barbecue balls, which were pulled pork. Tide balls, emphasis on the Tide, and that was a Thai-inspired turkey dish. Additionally, we have sweaty balls on the menu, which is my wife's specialty, which is are so spicy they make you sweat. We have dark chocolate salty balls, we have white chocolate salty balls because we believe in equal opportunity balling. We serve real balls, bison testicles. We also have served koken balls, and you'd be amazed at how many people came up and mispronounced that one.
Phillip's meaty balls are definitely good, and there's almost always a line around the truck. But the thing you really notice when you hang out at the truck is that people are always walking away laughing.
Meatballs, meatballs. Free pole dance for the ladies with the order of a sandwich. Any chips or chocolate salty balls for you?
No, thanks.
All right.
What's the damage?
$8. You need a ball sack?
Need a bottle sack.
Well, you got to put the balls in something. You need that in a ball sack, or you going commando? I like your style. I like your style. Ball sack for you?
Yes, please.
2 balls in a sack. You got it. Any chips or chocolate salty balls?
No, thank you. I got enough balls.
You never have too many balls is our motto.
Thank you very much.
We crack people up every day during their lunch break, and that's a lot about what this is about. Some people, they just don't get the concept. They don't have a sense of humor about it. They find us too vulgar to get a kick out of. And that's fine too. I don't really care if people love us. Of course, I want everybody to love us. I got a big ego. But I don't care if they really love us or they hate us. What I really don't want is that people are going to be indifferent to us.
And he's a social media machine.
Obviously, food trucks are really custom made for social media. How is, the city in Chicago going to know that there's good food going on here? I actually do not believe in publicists. I believe in having a direct line to journalists and to the public as much as possible.
His next project is a small back alley secret restaurant called L.
L is my approach towards fine dining. It's a new restaurant that we're launching here out of the Ball Cave, the kitchen where we do all the Meatyballs preparations. It's in the middle of nowhere on a dead-end street, on an unmarked building. We have a very raw kind of a room, but the cuisine is going to speak 180 degrees to that. We're going to bring back some tableside cooking, Gary Doan style, fine cuisine and tasting menus. We're going to be so small and so focused. As a matter of fact, we're only going to be opening up with a single table, and I am the single chef. L is going to be a showstopper.
Philip isn't the sort of chef who minds being less than perfect. He wants to cook with soul, and he's willing to be messy. It's good to remember that food can and should be lighthearted sometimes.